Okay, when I'm holding the pencils, when I'm drawing in real life, what I do is I hold it in one of three ways. The first is the way that you normally do, which is when you're writing. This method allows me to draw with my wrist and is good for really fine movement, but if I'm trying to do really flowy lines, it's really bad because you can only move so much with your wrist. In order to get more flowy lines and to train to use my arm better, the second method is to position it like this, in between my middle and my index finger and with my thumb over here. This is really bad for loose drawings. This is really good for loose drawings. This is really bad for fine movement. You can't really use your wrist too much because of the restriction. You can only do it like this, but this will allow you to use your arm and get really flowy, nice, sketchy lines. And this is great for doing sketch work. And then the final method that I use is I do it like this. This is primarily a very special method. It's almost impossible to use the tip unless you hold it like this, so you can't use the tip of the pencil. I don't ever do it like this when I'm using a stylus because you need to use the tip. But if I'm using a regular wooden pencil, I hold it like this so that I can use the side of the pencil, and then I can draw with the side, with this portion like this. And that is really, really good for shading. It's also really good for getting really thick lines and being able to learn how to change the thickness of lines effectively and this forces you to use your arm. So you will habitually learn how to use your arm by drawing if you do it like this. It's a little difficult to get used to, but that's the three methods that I use. So it's like this, index finger pointing to the tip with the thumb here, and holding it like this, with the three fingers. Method 2 is in between the index and middle finger, with a thumb over here as support, and drawing loose. Method 3 is the natural writing style.